Alright, we can probably just flash in here. There we go. I can just spoon feed the baby. Alright, this guy's very tilted. Oh. That's a mistake by them, surely. Oh, fuck it. Look, questionable play, but fuck it, we're so far ahead, I'll do it.
Do not fear the end. Embrace it.
You know how it works in a range versus range bot lane matchup is whoever gets push on wave 1 of the game keeps push for every single wave for the entire game. Because if you take push on wave 1, you push into that turret, and then as the new wave arrives, you hit the wave and walk backwards, and by the time it hits neutral, you've re-established pushed, and you repeat that forever. And when it comes to roaming, the important thing with roaming on support is you need to roam with a wave state that is XP efficient for you. XP is very important on support. But who knows, guys, we might not roam a lot this game, because we're playing Kate Thresh, so it actually might be good to play through bot lane. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, what I'm thinking... Elise jungle. Elise is the best 3-camp jungler in the game. 3-camp ganker. So I'm going to do a 2-wave crash, and then I'm going to place a ward. What I want to do is I want to hit the wave as it enters to establish push straight away. And because I'm doing a fast second wave, there's no such thing as over pushing. So we're getting a push advantage. There's no Q, so let's walk up, Kate. There we go. Really good zoning. And then we want to do this second wave really fast because we want the third wave to reset hard to neutral. So let's just nuke this. That way we get a fast third wave reset to neutral. I got 2 on this next minion. Okay, he failed the trap, but the trade is worth my flash. The trade is worth my flash. What is he going to do at less than half health at level 2? So now we get our ward. That ward will set us up for later. I don't need flash if Smolder has 100 health, so that is always worth it, even if we get nothing. Now, here's the part I'm talking about. We re-establish push. And so now we have push re-established. They can't walk up. The lane's super volatile with the health, and we want to stack this with wave 4 cannon, and then poke onto tower. So I'm just baiting him out to spawn his plant there. Now we are pushing a little bit too fast, so this wave crash might not be ideal. Alright, now we nuke. Now we nuke because we want to get this wave in so that we can poke onto tower when there's no minions around. Here we go. And now, because there's no enemy minions around, we can poke onto tower really well, and I can threaten hook. So now I hold my hook until he goes for caster minions. Don't use hook, otherwise you lose all pressure. Now we look for hook here. That zones him off 2 minions, that hook. We got really good damage. I'm going to play for rotate onto crab here, but it seems like he's already conceding it, which is really good. And we hard zone here. Really, really good. Can't even get XP range. Now we fast push the next wave. Same thing. We need to get clean wave crashes. It's really hard to poke onto tower if there are minions in the way and you can't hit your hook. So we always want to nuke the final wave so that there are no enemy minions around when you're poking onto tower. So there you go. There's no enemy minions around because their next wave is all the way back in their base. We can focus on tower damage. And we can look for hooks again when he goes for the caster creeps. Here we go. That zoned him off a couple casters yet again. And there we go. We've got a 15 CS lead already. Now, same thing. Stack. Stack this wave. And we see Elise. She's dead, so we know where she is. And look at how much threat we have just because of that flash I burned earlier. Just for the trade. Okay, they don't see Hex Flash. You take that. Click the lantern. Click the lantern, Caitlyn. That's right, we got barrier. Caitlyn couldn't find my lantern for some reason. And now here, if he's smart, what he'll do is he'll fake a recall, which we don't want to allow him to do. Let's get a ward on his Gromp, and since he actually did recall, let's channel our own. So I'm going to pop my recall now in order to beat Zyra out of base. So here's the thing, this is going to create a wave state that is perfect for him to roam on. So this bot wave is now going to start a slew push that comes back into us. As long as I make it back bot lane before the wave hits the turret, I catch all of the XP. So if Zyra roams while the wave pushes into me, she loses XP. I don't, as long as I get back to catch it. So I'm going to use this time to roam mid, and what I'm probably going to do is just walk in on next wave and just threaten hook under tower. So I don't want to take XP from my mid laner, so I'm going to stay away so that I don't take his XP. Otherwise he would hate me. And now if Galio's here, I'm going to walk into the lane as the wave crashes. And now he has the last hit onto tower against 2 people. So really annoying for Galio here. How on earth is he going to defend his tower? There you go. There you go, and he's completely destroyed. Now, I overstayed and I lost my XP here, but it's okay because I got a kill. Oh, a little bit awkward here, boys. A little bit awkward. A little bit awkward. They're going to dive him. I think I can still contribute here, so I'm going to stay and help out as much as I can. That's a zoning hook in case she cues in. Alright, that guy's inting. What do I buy? I'm going to buy looser boots. I don't think mobility boots are really needed here. I don't think it matters what shoes I buy. I should probably be at Void Grubs here, but it's fine. Now, let's proxy here. Proxy here, Caitlin? Proxy? Proxy. Kate, come. Kate, come. 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 No trap? We're not placing trap, Caitlin? Misses EQ? God, dude, come on. Like, Caitlin, you can't miss everything when he's hooked. That's alright, we can probably just flash in here. There we go, I can just spoon feed the baby. That's a good locker game. Move mid out of base until I figure out where I'm going. So, Smolder is very obviously going to recall, right? He's down in items, he has no health, which means he's not going to be bot lane if I go there. So I'm always moving mid here. There's no need to go bot if they're already season base. So I move mid, and we join the fight with the boys. Alright, this guy's very tilted. We got him, boys. And no need to use Sweeper because I see Zara has 3 wards still. If she had wards missing, I'd know she might have placed one, but since she has 3, I know that she doesn't have any. Now, that's just an ego check right there, that Flay, just to let him know that he's not allowed to use a blasting plant. Not on my watch. No blasting plants allowed. Alright. Let's maintain this deep vision. And we can play to really siege this turret even still. So he can't see me right now, so I'm going to charge Hex Flash. And no need to dive. It's the hook. Really good. Beautiful hook there. Now, my ADC is not going to need me anymore, because why would he need me if I already killed the guy he's laning against? So I'm just going to pop a recall instantly. I'm going to play the space between lanes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play off minion waves. So I'm not going bot. Why am I not going bot? Because I'm playing off these 2 waves. Oh, okay, maybe I'm going bot. Maybe we don't even need minions for where we're going. Alright, this is just sad, guys. This is just sad. It's too much of a bot gap. So I'm going to refresh these wards. They expire soon anyway. And since people are dead bot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover mid. The only place Elise can make plays is topside. So what I should do is I should just move to cover that. And here we go. Alright. Good hook by my Viego with that stun. I'm going to stick around though. I almost have the locket. And as long as I have teammates to play off, I can play as the bodyguards here. So I'm going to look for a Hex Flash here. Nah, it's a little bit much. It's a little bit too much. We just play the space between lanes, prevent them pushing at that bot wave, and keep track of these Zyra wards. She still hasn't placed a ward in 2 sequences. This is her 3rd sequence without placing a ward. I don't know what she's doing. Very nice. Playing for Lantern here. My boy's doing just fine. And I'm just going to keep sticking off vision. Now, this guy still hasn't placed a ward. You seeing this? He still has not placed a ward in 3 sequences. He's got 3 wards still. I don't know what he's doing. But I think there's a bit of a vision gap this game. I think it's completely optional as well. I think he just chose not to place wards for some weird reason. Don't know what this is all about, but I'm not liking it that much, guys. Yeah, don't fight without me, guys. Don't fight without me. Alright, now I'm here. You can fight now. Zara's first ward. Have to wait until I get vision of her before I know if she's placed more, though. Oh. That's a mistake by them, surely. Oh, okay. Look, questionable play, but fuck it, we're so far ahead, I'll do it. And we'll move into bot. So here's the fun part. Right here, I can see enemy death timers. Elise and their support. At the moment they spawn, I'm this far out of base. So if I was to run into them, where would I meet them? What I'm thinking is probably here, since I'm faster out of base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk out just before that point and place wards. and then play off that vision I have, since I'm gonna get there first. So moving bot for the next objective. There's none to be no one in here. Oh, hello, Elise. There she is. Now Zyra's not here. Oh, no way. Went through him. Alright. We just misplays. It happens. We just miss everything. I kind of used all my mana on that lantern. I should have saved it and had a hook again. I want to try get turret aggro if I can. Oh, punched in. Okay, that was a bit of a stomp. Well, that was too much of a stomp. I think low master players don't think that hard, obviously, and these guys just got so insanely dominated in lane by those early levels. Just as soon as I flashed in and got that chunk, huge mistake from him by allowing me to take his health like that. The health is worth more than the summoner spells in situations like that, so he should just be flashing to conserve health. But anyway, what a stomp of a game.